Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have an unboxing and a review of the Erenberg Tarot by Steve Erenberg. Here we have the front of the box. It is a pretty good sturdy box. Here we have the side of the box. Of course, it is 78 cards with a 76-page guidebook. And here we have the back of the box. It is published by US Game Systems. You can pause the video and take a read. When you open up the box, you have the guidebook right in front. So let's take a look. So here we have the guidebook. The guidebook is by Karen Boginski. If we look inside, we have a table of contents. So we have an introduction, the major arcana, the minor arcana. Of course, that's broken up into cups, pentacles, swords, and wands, some tarot spreads and reading, and a little bit about the artist. So for the cards, we have, of course, the card itself. We have some keywords for upright and reverse. As you can see, it is in black and white. And here we have some spreads and readings. Past, present, future, a moving forward spread, a relationship spread, and a little bit about the artist, and a place for notes. So that was the guidebook. Now let's take a look at the deck. So here we have the cards. As you can see, these cards are close-up shots of your typical RWS cards. So here for the Fool, we just have the top of the head and a hat. Here we have the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, and as you can see, some cards have different focal points. So for this one, we're focusing on the pomegranate in the hand. We have the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. I love this card. Forbidden Fruit. We have the Chariot. We have Strength. We have the Hermit, or the Hermit's Lantern. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. That is great. With the Gavel, the Hanged Man. That's all you gotta see to know what it is. Death. Oh, that is stunning. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. Is it just me, or do they look that they would rather be anywhere else? Here we have the Moon. And of course, the Sun. Judgment. Very interesting. The World. And here we have the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. I like when we get into the minors, it just has the word and then the symbol behind it. The Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. If you are familiar with the RWS system, these cards should be making you think, and you should be excited to look at it from a different perspective. I know I am. Here we have the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. It's so smart, right? The wand is an arrow. The Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Here we have the Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. That is something else, isn't that? The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. The Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Of course, the Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. Typically, the Three of Swords is my favorite card in any deck. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's going to take me some time to get used to this. The Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. I like how they've chosen to represent being tied down. It's really good. I love that. The Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Page of Swords. Very youthful. Almost looks like a child or a kid. The Knight of Swords. Here we have the Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Balancing them on the nose. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And of course, the King of Pentacles. Those were the cards. Now let's see how the deck feels in the hand. It is a standard size deck. Here's the back of the cards. Reversible, as you can see. If you like to do overhand like I do, it feels great. The cards just fall into place. No problem with that. If you prefer ripple shuffling, let's see what that feels like. Feels very good. This is not a heavy cardstock, nor is it a thin cardstock. It is very sturdy, as you can hear. It does have some good flex, but not bad overall. One of the things that I really do enjoy about this deck is the choice to do close-up images of the cards. It takes your standard RWS system and it zooms in, so you get a snapshot of the traditional images. I do enjoy this. To me, it makes me think just a little bit more, pay attention to the small things that maybe you wouldn't notice when you look at a full card. This is a great deck if you're familiar with the RWS system. You can very easily pick this up and read with it without a learning curve. So that's the Erenberg Tarot by Steve Erenberg. It is a great deck if you're familiar with the RWS system and you're looking for something just a little bit different, something to make you think a little bit harder. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, make sure to drop it a like, hit subscribe, check out the rest of my content. It really does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.